everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be reading the book Bear Says Thanks. And our book was written by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. Did the pictures. Okay, I will be providing aided language input using the WordPower vocabulary from Sotillo. Let's look at our book. We have all kinds of forest animals here. And they have a fire and some food. Maybe they're going to have a Thanksgiving meal. Kind of like we have Thanksgiving meals where we get together with our family and our friends and we sit down and we'll eat a big meal, sometimes called a feast. I wonder, what do you think is going to happen in our book? Let's open it and we'll start reading. Bear says thanks. And we have all kinds of food in baskets and bags here. And fish. Ew. Oh, here's our forest, because remember, on our front cover, we said that those were all kinds of forest animals. So here's a forest. Ooh, and it looks like it is cold outside. The wind, you can see with how the pictures were drawn, it's making the leaves, fly and fall down. Oh, and here in this grassy area, I see a cave or a den. And it looks like a bear is in there. Do you see his feet? Bear says thanks. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored. And he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner, a feast. I could share. But he looks through his cupboard, and the cupboard is bare. That means it's empty. Then Mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie. And the bear says thanks. That is a little pie for the big bear. Bear says, goodness me, a delectable pie. That means it's really good and tasty, delicious. But I have made nothing, he adds with a sigh. I think he might kind of feel sad because he did the sigh and he has nothing, whereas Mouse brought him a pie. Then they hear, hi-ho, and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Lair is another word for a cave or a den. So he's bringing food for them to eat too. Hare hurries in from the cold, rushing wind, and Bear says thanks. They have more food now. Of course, says Hare. Then he points to the door. Here comes Badger. He's got even more. Brr, says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles real wide, so that's real big. I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole, and Bear, he says, thanks. Wow! Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around. So now they have even more food. There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den when in flutters Owl with Raven and Wren. We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea. They brought more. They really are going to have a big feast. And Bear says, wait! Look at how he feels. Bear mutters and he stutters, and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. You have brought yummy treats. You are so nice to share. But me, I have nothing. My cupboards are bare. Remember, that means empty. So there was no food in his cupboards. Aw. He feels sad. Mouse squeaks, don't fret. That means don't be upset. There's enough, dear Bear. You don't need any food. You have stories to share. His friends hug him tight. It will be all right. And the bear, he says, thanks. So Mouse pointed out that he does have something to share that they didn't bring. He has stories that he can tell them all. They lay out their feast, which is a big dinner and a big meal, on a quilt on the ground. And Bear takes a seat while his friends, they gather around. That's like a picnic. We take a blanket out and sit on the ground for picnics outside. In a cave in the woods, in a warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend Bear. They pass around platters, they tweet and they chatter. That means they're talking. And they all say thanks. That's the end of our story. Is that kind of like your Thanksgiving? Do lots of different family members bring different types of food or games or stories to share? my family does. We're a lot like Bear and his friends. All right, I hope you liked the reading of this story. If you would like to see more readings like this, please check out my book list up here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel over here. Make sure you click on the bell to turn on notifications when I upload new videos. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.